Hey, hey, hey. Happy Wednesday. It's your girl, Asha Noel. We back on another hump day for Sophisticated Ratchet Chats. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in as I fight with this lighting again. It's crazy. Come on in, my people. Happy Wednesday. It's Virgo season, and I'm ready to have a nice little chit chat tonight. So come on in, y'all. Come on in. Because next time I see y'all, I'm going to be a year older. Praise God. Hey, Carla. Hey, my Virgo sister. The season got me with no voice, honey. Virgo season. I ain't even celebrated my actual birthday yet. And I've been feeling like it's been my birthday. I'm out celebrating other Virgos, but that's just how we do. That's how Virgos do. We share the celebration. We partake. Should I do that? There we go. We partake in the celebration. We share in the celebration. We share the love. I've been celebrating with other fellow Virgos who's been my family and friends. I literally know somebody's birthday like every day of September. Not just Virgo season, but like I know September Libras and everything. But I have been enjoying, okay, the celebration. Yes, ma'am. See, I've been enjoying Virgo season, and y'all be thinking us Virgos just be bragging and talking, but it really just be us telling the truth. That's all. And when y'all accept that, the world will be a better place. You know what I'm saying? Like just accept it that you love us. Even when we get on your nerves, you love us because we probably get on your nerves, but what we said was accurate, very much on point. We got the gift of gab, so our mouth it can be helpful or harmful. I know that could be with anybody, but like I said, everybody is special. Everybody have their own little special thing with their zodiac signs. It's okay. Virgos is just like that around the way girl. Like and guys, everybody just loves us. The only negative thing people say about Virgos is we extra, we do too much, and we strive too much to be perfect. I would say we know that there's no such thing as perfect, but we're very close, and that's not in looks. That's just we're all around good people. We're natural nurturers. We get along with pretty much everybody. We love hard. We're hopeless romantics, but everybody has a bad side, an angry side, of course. But ours is a little different because we're calculated. We take calculated risks. When we approach you, if we have to confront you about something, baby, we done took notes. We done watched. We done seen your pattern. We done studied you. We done analyzed everything down to the T. We coming with our bullet points, with our facts of what we got to say. Because at the end of the day, when we tell you what the problem is, your only resolution is going to accept it and change it or leave us alone and move on. That's going to be your options after we say what we said because we gave you a long time to fix it. And when we finally do say something, baby, I already told you it wasn't no hints. I kind of said it, but I said it real nice. You took my kindness for weakness. Now Mother Earth just shook the table a little bit, because we are earth signs. When we shake the table, an earthquake happens, okay? Everything rattles. Everything is disheveled. Everything is repositioned. So be kind to the earth. This is where you live until you get to heaven. Praise the Lord. Okay, so enough of my Virgo rant. But y'all be in here like, here she go talk about Virgos. We don't want to talk about Virgos tonight. It's okay. We don't have to talk about us all night. What I do want to talk about, if you paid attention to the title tonight, I told you I watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? So I kind of got this topic based off of the last episode I watched on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hold on, y'all. I got some people asking me in my lab. Like they just tap in. Maybe just go live. Just log in. I'm here. I'm here. Okay. But so yes. The most recent episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Melody is hosting a girls trip. If y'all know who Melody is at this point, but she's one of my favorites, even though, baby, y'all just gotta watch it because she had her hand in the sign of these rooms at this Airbnb at this resort that they stayed on this trip. I don't care what nobody say, baby. She did what she did. But as we dive into it, you can't really be mad at she did what she did. Okay. So I want to talk about girls' trips, guys' trips, or vacations. Which ones do you prefer? Like, what's your preference? Is there a balance? Do you like one more than the other? I've heard some people say girls' trips are always the epic fail, so they're over it. I can't relate to that though. Girls' trips that I host, but we have a ball because I know how to mesh people, period, point blank. I'm taking that. That is the gift. Everybody don't know how to do that. Everybody don't know how to read the people. You got to know who to bring around who. That just is what it is. And, some people feel like vacations is not enough for them because everybody don't like turn up with a spouse or mate or partner. So sometimes vacations are kind of boring. I didn't put family trips on here only because I'm not really thinking about that right now. Like as far as like immediate family, like with your kids and stuff, it's like you got to do fun stuff when you with the family. Like that should automatically be fun. I don't know how that be like a negative thing. I always have fun when I go on family trips. So, you know, I'm always here for a family trip. I have a good time with my family, no matter what side it is. So I'm blessed. I have fun on all my family trips. Hey bestie, what's up, dump girl? Y'all say hey to my TV bestie. My stage bestie, rather. Inviting the right people definitely makes a difference. Absolutely. Hey, brother. Absolutely. Listen, you got to invite the right people on your trip. If you are the host, first of all, listen, the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic is, first of all, I told y'all it was from a show I watched, and I'm also going on a girl trip for my birthday this weekend. Listen, everybody didn't make it out the group chat, and that's okay. It happens, right? It's okay. For whatever reason or another, it's okay. As far as me, I'm speaking from me as a person. That doesn't bother me because I haven't made it to certain trips because it just wasn't in my budget. You know what I'm saying? Or I had something, a party engagement already planned. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a number of reasons why people don't attend the trips, right? Yes, vibe peeps vibe. So my whole thing is when I'm hosting a trip, though, if I'm hosting, I am not going to invite anybody I don't like or rock with. That's number one. And for reality shows, you kind of got to do that because you got to have the drama everywhere you go. So I'm sure Melody had to invite Destiny, who she don't rock with. And she had to invite Letitia and Kimmy because they're OGs of the show. They've had their ups and downs, especially her Letitia. But me personally, it would have been like Tisha when it came either. Like for real. But that's in real life. We talk about reality TV. Things are manipulated a little bit to create a scene and create drama, or else we wouldn't want to watch it, right? Exactly. So, but as far as like in real life, inviting somebody on a trip that I'm hosting and that I'm planning, I'm not inviting nobody I like, and I'm not going to allow you to bring a plus one that I don't rock with. That just don't make sense because it's gonna be some tension or a conversation gonna end up needing to be had. We turning up, we going out, we having libations. You already know there'll be libations existing, whatever y'all can say what y'all want, okay? And people might get in their feelings or get triggered or something, but the conversation is gonna come up if you sit at the dinner table with me. If you gonna eat at the table with me, I ain't trying to be sitting at the table phony with nobody. Now I have been on girl trips where there was a little drama, but it wasn't a trip that I planned. And I might have been on a trip with somebody I wasn't really rocking with like that. So I made it do what it do because I was going, the person who was hosting, I evidently cared about enough to be cordial with whoever I wasn't really rocking with and stayed on that trip. But majority of the time, I'm not going on no trip with nobody I don't like. Like I said, outside of my friends, my people I rock with, if I didn't make it on their trips or birthday trips, it was simply because it wasn't in the budget at the time or I already had something planned. That's it. That's all. But if my friends planning something asking me to come on a trip, y'all know we always got to ask that question. Who all coming? Who all gonna be there? Okay? You just got to. You got to know. You got to mentally prepare yourself not to be, messy, but you got to like mentally prepare yourself that you're going to have to deal with this for a certain amount of days and be cool with it and not be the one that initiate no drama. If drama do happen, it's because, baby, somebody came for me and I didn't send for them, so now I got to send them packing for real. That's the only way, okay? Tisha invited Destiny and Melody knew Destiny was coming because Tisha told her. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Melody knew. That's what Melody lied about. Melody knew Destiny was coming at the end of the day. That's what it was. Melody knew. She tried to act like she didn't know. Whether she responded to Tisha or not, because they showed the text message of Tisha sending it to Melody that she was going to bring Destiny. And was it okay? There was no response. It looked like there was no response from Melody. So in my mind, if I was Tisha, you know what I'm saying? If I ask you, can I bring somebody that I know that you really don't rock with, and I don't get a response, I would go with not bringing that person because I didn't get an answer. That's just how my mind would go. Well, she ain't say, or maybe I sent her a text like, "Hey, girl, I ain't never get no response. I'm just trying to, you know, solidify plans for the trip. Is it okay if I bring such?" So like tap in and ask again. She just brought Destiny without getting a response from Melody. So I would have took that as a no, to be honest. I still wouldn't have brought her. So Tisha was still being messy too, because Melody did not respond. Melody could have saw the message, but she didn't respond. To me, that was an answer. I wouldn't have brought her in real life. But of course, again, it's a reality show. You gotta bring the drama. What else they gonna do on the show? We don't want to watch them swimming with no dolphins. We want them eating at the table and getting into some conversation. We want to hear some light shade. We want to hear some heavy shade. We want the tea. Like, let's just be for real. So Destiny had to be there and Sunny had to be there. It only made sense. It only made sense. Yes, we definitely asking who going. I feel like when people invite you on a trip that you are subjected to their lodging accusations and shouldn't complain unless the accommodations are completely terrible. Absolutely. And yes, you do got to prepare mentally. Hey, Toya girl. Yes. So back to what you said, Dom, because I'm getting into that. This is one of the reasons why I be drama sometimes on girls' trips, especially. Girls are super catty. Girls are super. I figured that's what you meant. I was going to say that, but okay, I'm glad you tapped in. Accommodations. Yes, ma'am. So if I'm hosting, and this is the thing. Now, let's be clear on how this hosting is going. If I'm saying, hey, I'm hosting, I paid for this Airbnb, I'm selecting the room, I'm making the room assignments, this is what you get. Okay? You can only do that if you're covering the accommodations. But some trips, people be putting in. We getting the Airbnb, we splitting it however many ways. So people are going to feel like they should be able to get their opinion and say what they want for their accommodations, and most likely want them to be met, which makes it really hard to find Airbnbs when you got a lot of people that be like, I want my own room. I don't want to share a bathroom. I don't want to share a bed. A lot of people don't want to share a bed. I get that, unless that's like somebody you real like, you know what I'm saying? But some people don't even want to share a bedroom when it's multiple beds in the room. Like if there's like 2 double beds in the room, they still like, some people just want their own room, want their own bathroom. They don't want to share nothing. To be honest, me and my friends not really like that. Okay. The only way we say it like it's like that is if we going on a couples trip. Of course, every couple want their own room and own bathroom. I ain't trying to share and wait for your man to come out the bathroom and I'm stuck in the hallway in the towel. And like, you know what I'm saying? That's just too much. So for couple trips, you definitely just got to find, which to me, it's kind of easy when it's couples, but every couple should have their own room. I don't want to share a bathroom or a room with another couple. Like, ew, no, ma'am, sir. Okay. So if we are putting in on these accommodations, yeah, I'm going to want to give my preference of what I want. Now, it ain't gonna work like that every time. So somebody gonna have to be okay with sharing a room, and it might have multiple beds. You know what I'm saying? And just get over it. If it's a girl trip, most of the time we all gonna be in the living room cackling anyway. Ain't nobody going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kicking it. You just sleeping, child. Like, we ain't gotta make that big of a deal. If that's a major deal, I feel like you're on the trip with the wrong people. If that's what's gonna stress y'all out, because we supposed to be focused on what the itinerary is, what we doing, what we about to eat. Girl, what you wearing? I love playing dress up. We didn't swap accessories because what you thought was gonna be cute with your outfit one, but I had this over here. Girl, you can wear my necklace. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun. Like, I'm such a girly girl. So that's what I be looking forward to, those moments that's happening that sometimes you don't catch, you know what I'm saying? But you be having a ball. Like, that's what it's supposed to be about. Just going to reset and get away from your everyday life. So you're supposed to be getting some type of relief and feeling refreshed when you on these trips. It's not supposed to add to the drama that's already going on in your life. You should just stay at home with Bae. Or just take a vacation and argue with Bae the whole trip. Cause I don't want to hear that. That's another one too. When you got that one person on the trip that's always arguing with their partner the whole trip. That has been me before. But it's nerve-wracking. That's why I would never do that. Like, hey, I'll holler at you when I get back. Like, this ain't what we doing. I'm finna enjoy myself. Bad. Hey, cousin. That was too much for me. I go on vacation to chill and relax. All the argument was too much. But this is why I always have my own room, because I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, brother, should your girl trip guys should be drama like basketball? No, it should not be. That is definitely exaggerated for TV. You got to have something going on. They didn't put on nothing. They didn't put on nothing. Right. This particular issue, they didn't put on anything. So that's why I'm going to stick with the gist of what this particular situation was. But I was just responding to Dom coming when she was like, you can't complain, you know what I'm saying, or put in accommodations if the person is hosted. I was like, that's the only way, is if you are putting in on it. You know, yes, focus on the trip at hand. So for this particular issue, though, Melody paid for everything, so she assigned the rooms. And the way that she assigned the rooms was by putting name tags on all the beds. So she had two of her single friends that have been close friends for a few years that were coming on this trip as well with the other cast members. So, of course, Melanie got the best room. She's the host. Her close friends got the next best room. So there was two rooms, but they were their own room. Then I think she had Stormy and Trisha sharing a room. She gave Miss Nail her own room and told her, because she was the oldest, but Miss Nail got offended by that and thought she was throwing shade at her age child. And then there was a room with 3 beds, and she gave that room to Kimmy, Tisha, and whoever Tisha's plus one was, but we know that was Destiny, and Melody knew it was Destiny as well. Melody was trying to play that role, baby, but we know, Melody, we know that you knew Destiny was coming, baby, and you wanted to get Destiny the worst room, the worst accommodations. It's just what it was. And you wanted to punish Tisha for even inviting her, so you put her on in there with her plus one. And Kimmy was just like collateral damage. I love Kimmy. Because, I mean, Kimmy is Tisha's sister-in-law, and that's who she's the closest to out of this whole group. Even though I feel like Kimmy can hold her own if you would have put Kimmy with somebody else or gave Kimmy her own room. I really would have gave Kimmy her own room. I think what I would have did was made the room with the 2 beds. I would have made that be Melody's single friends room, Shanita and Lauren. They would have had the room with Stormy and Trish got. And I would have gave Kimmy her own room. And then I would have still gave Miss Neil her own room. And I would have been okay. I would have put Stormy, Destiny, and Tisha in the same room with the 3 beds. Did I count everybody? No, I'm still missing Sunny. So Sunny would have still got her own room too, because Sunny don't know nobody. So I feel like she was okay with doing Sunny like that too, giving Sunny her own room. They was mad at that because Sunny was the newbie. She was the one that stole Destiny Man Child. Why is she getting her own room? But like, who she gonna share a room with? Don't nobody mess with her. And y'all know Melody won't share no room with nobody. To be honest, I wouldn't either. Like, deal with it. Y'all don't even rock with her. Who she gonna share a room with? So she was gonna need her own room. It just made sense. So the accommodations made sense. See, that's what people say. It did. It made sense of how she did it. But Kimmy and baby Tisha was livid, honey. Okay, that they did not. First of all, I don't know why they thought they were supposed to get the next best rooms. I don't care if they are OG cast members. At one point in time, I wasn't even talking to y'all. And like I said, Kimmy just be collateral damage because Kimmy like in there in the middle because she talked to everybody. She not nobody enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, dang, Kimmy, you just getting the worst of the worst because you connected to Tisha. Like, that's really what it is. Tisha, your sister, y'all gonna protect each other on this trip because y'all know it's about to be some battle of the shade, baby. So it just is what it is. Melly is a producer of the show. She knew what to do. She knew what was gonna cause havoc. But let me tell you what I think she didn't know. Miss Nell was gonna cut up about her for getting this name tag on her bed, chat. So Miss Nell got her own room, okay? Got some good accommodations. Miss Nell was mad that her name was not on her bed, so she couldn't find out where she was at. She was going to everybody else's room, seeing everybody else stuff and where they sleeping at, and there was no name tag. Now, Miss Nell is the eldest of the group, and she got a different mindset, you know what I'm saying? And she's heavy on the respect with a K, okay? She's heavy on the respect on her name. So she felt disrespected that her name tag was forgotten. Melody said it was a simple mistake and she's sorry, but I just don't understand. I don't know why Miss Nell, I don't know if she's going through menopause or something or midlife. Like, Nell went from 0 to 1,000 because her name tag was not on her bed, baby. It wasn't because she didn't like the room. It wasn't because she had to share a room or something like that. Like, she had her own room. I think she was like in her own little wing too. Like, she had some good privacy. Baby, she was living that name tag was not on the bed. So that's why I wanted to talk about that because, like I said, girls trips are supposed to be fun. They were instantly complaining and had an issue as soon as they got there. Like, what y'all doing? Because as soon as I get somewhere, me and my girls, first of all, it depends on what's needed. Y'all know when you touch down somewhere, you either looking for a mall or a Walmart or something to eat. Okay. So you think she felt forgotten. Okay, I can understand that. I can understand that she felt forgotten, but when Melody apologized, it was like it didn't help none. It almost made it seem like it made her escalated. Like, when Melody apologized, it kept going up. Then Shanita came over there like, I'll give you my room then. And it wasn't even about that. That's one of the things y'all gonna have me talking about this whole episode because I like Shanita, but she was stepping in different places a little bit too much. Because like that whole thing right there was not necessary. She didn't have to step to that situation with Melody and Miss Nell. She should just let Melody continue to handle it, whatever it is. But even though she felt forgotten, Melody apologized and Nell was still going on. At least that's how they made it with editing. Now, I don't know how long this went on, but with the way they edited the show, baby, the way they edited that scene, Ms. Nell was going on about that. Even after Melody apologized. So, yeah. But as soon as they walked in the door, It was like when she said go find your room, baby, that was it. When they saw Sonny at the airport, they was like, what is this? They was upset, baby. It was, I don't like her. She was too much. You must be talking about Shanita. A lot of people not feeling Shanita. A lot of people not feeling Shanita. Yeah. A lot of people not feeling Shanita. I don't know. I went and watched her live to discuss why she did what she did with Tisha. I don't know, maybe because I kind of don't rock with Tisha. I could see Shanita's point of view because that's gonna sway our opinions too, because we got our favorites on the show, so we're gonna see their point of views a lot differently. I feel like that's just what it is. I don't really care too much for Tisha, so I was okay with watching her grill Tisha. To be honest, Miss Nell was litty off them drinks. Miss Nell was drinking, so maybe that's what it was. Do she get like that when she drink a lot? We need to ask Chris Fletcher. Because I feel like this don't go on with guy trips. First of all, if it's some guys in here, chime in how the guy trip go about the sleeping accommodations. Like, because I feel like they don't care. They'll sleep on the let out couch in the bunk beds that's in the Airbnb. They'll sleep on the floor. Like, because it might be one of them nights where they just end up on the floor. Like that, you will probably find somebody sleeping on a pool table or something the next morning on the kitchen island. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like guys that really don't matter to them. They ain't trying to share no bed, but they don't care about sharing a room. They don't care if it's a bunk bed. They don't care if it's a let out couch, a pull out, none of that. I feel like their trips are so much easier to plan, and they don't even plan trips like that. Guy trips would be so much easier. Like, oh my God. Accommodations for a girl's trip is truly, I just had to do this for my birthday trip. And at the end of the day, like, I wanted to be in the Airbnb because it started off with a large number of people. It ended up getting down to just a few of us, baby. We finna book these hotel suites. Cause listen, I'm over it. Not that the people were giving me difficulty. Let me take that because my friends, like I said, my friends not difficult like that. It was just frustrating for me because I was trying to accommodate everybody the way I would want to be accommodated, and that was very difficult because I feel like all my friends, they bosses, we either we mothers, or even if we don't have kids, we're married, or it's just uh a different dynamic in my friend group, and I want everybody to feel relaxed and comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So finding an Airbnb was it was too much. It was too much. When is your next girl trip so I could crash it? So I could be like, flavor, play. I'm about to be in DC this weekend, cuz for my birthday. My birthday's Saturday, y'all. So I'm be somewhere go-go dancing in DC, okay? Listen to the go-go music. Okay. Hey, brother. What we should have been in here talking about is that good old topic, Lady Keisha. Okay. Sanders then put up there about them PKs, but we ain't talking about that tonight. But that's a good old topic, okay? But we talking about girls trips, guys trips, or vacations. What's your preference? And we kind of talking about the difficulty between each one, like with sleeping accommodations. I got this topic is because I watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, and there was a girls trip, and instantly day one when everybody got to the Airbnb, it was up and stuck with the complaining. People didn't like their rooms where they were sleeping. It just went, and I feel like it's so difficult with women more so than it is men because, like I was saying, men really don't care about their sleeping accommodations like they on gas trips. They'll sleep on a pool table. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that difficult. But us women, we want our own bathroom, we want our own bed, we want our own room. You know what I'm saying? We need those accommodations. But sometimes it's okay to share. Sometimes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna tear it up and tear the flow up. Yes, come on, live Monday. Put me in, coach. I'm tapping in. I'm tapping in Monday. That conversation that probably gonna end up being a series. Okay, we might have to jump to an episode over here and discuss it that following Wednesday, because we not gonna be done. We're not gonna be done Monday. That baby, that topic, I'm gonna tell y'all what topic is, so y'all tune in. Y'all see my brother Willie Taylor down here, the self-checkout show. Amazing show. I've been a guest host a few times, and I've also tapped in just into the regular commentary and conversation. So when I say it's great topics, this topic that we fell upon today was talking about PKs and why they leave the church, baby, and that we can unpack that. And I'm not, my mom didn't come in as a pastor, but my mother is an elder and evangelist. So, and I was born and raised in church. Okay, I literally born in church, at the church house almost every day. I was raised Pentecostal, and yes, baby, you see some things. I'm friends with PKs. I've been very close to my pastors, because most of my church homes that I did belong to were either family, or I was just really close to my leaders. So I've seen the effects that certain things that go on in church have on the kids. There is baby, when I say there's a astronomical number of reasons why pastors' kids and even ministers' kids, like ministers who's heavy involved. Because like I said, I didn't say my mama be real nice to people and do a lot of things for the people in the church that act like they don't know her now. Okay. Okay. So when I say church folk, it ain't because I'm just church hurt. Okay. Your eyes is just open. And we see too. We see. And we do not forget. Okay. So we're gonna say that for Monday though. Y'all make sure y'all tap in to the self-checkout show on Monday. Is it 7 p.m., brother? I think you're on that 7, right? And we gonna tap in. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all jump over there. You can watch it through Facebook Live, of course. Tap in. That's gonna be a good old conversation, baby. I'm ready for it. Cause I got something to say. That's why we over here on Sophisticated Chats, because I be having stuff to say. Why DC, if you don't mind me asking? First of all, I've always wanted to go to DC, cousin. I've never been to DC. And once I don't know if you know, so some of you don't know that I was actually a dance major at Columbia here in Chicago. I was the dance major. So one of my classes that I took taught me about the history of certain kind of music genres and dance, how a lot of dances were initiated or created, where they derive from, like the root of certain types of dances and stuff. And I kind of learned about go-go music and go-go dancing, and how it originated in DC. And I just like the sound. So I've always said I wanted to, when you find out what stuff is rooted in, you kind of want to go to that place to get the real authenticity of what it is versus just listening to it on the radio and stuff like that. So I wanted to go to like a live show. I want to go chill. I want to go listen to some, live music, live band. I just want that feeling. So it has nothing to do with politics or the government. I can care less about going to see the White House, baby. I don't even want to go nowhere over in that area. I ain't trying to do all that touristy stuff. I'm trying to be where my people at and listen to some go-go music and eat real good. I know a couple people that live there. They say it's amazing. The nightlife is great. Not just clubbing, you know what I'm saying, but just being out. There's art museums that, host events with, real, Black excellence. Howard is there. So we'll be staying actually in that area. So I'm just excited to just explore like that. I'm just going to explore. I want to see what DC is about with our people. So I'm looking forward to it. I have my dance sister, Kitty Mae. I don't know if she tuned in tonight, but she was tuned in last week. My dance sister, she moved there and she teaches a heels dance class. So we booked a private class with her as well while we'll be there. So we're going to be shaking the tail feather everywhere we go, honey. And of course, we're going to eat, baby. We got dinner. We got brunch reservations. So y'all know I love to eat. So it's going to be a good old weekend for me. Yes, let's talk about it. The preacher's kids are tired. Yes. All the you, baby. Okay. That's why I say it's just kids. It ain't but PKs. It's like they get a double whammy. Okay, I was right. 7 p.m. Yeah, I know Real Housewives of Potomac is out there. Actually, some places that I want to visit, I've gotten off the show. Like I be right when I be seeing, I do that on all type of reality shows. When I see places that look nice or the food look good, baby, I got in my phone in my notes. I got a whole little list of places I want to try just from watching these reality shows. So yeah, I know they do. I mean, I wouldn't mind running into Candace or Karen. You know what I'm saying? Them the only ones I like. I grew to love Candace. Irina from Love and Marriage, DC. I love some Raina. I wouldn't mind running into her. And Monique. Monique Samuels. I still rock with Monique. So yeah. I heard they be outside. And DJ Richie Sky, he's a YouTuber, influencer. I love him. He do a lot of reality show recaps. He is in DC as well. But yeah, I do that too. I see stuff on these shows and I would go right there. Period. Like why not? Do I like Wendy? Wendy, okay. I didn't like Wendy when she first came on the show. Like I feel like people who have the title of doctor, no shade because I know you work hard for it, so you want to be acknowledged as so. But every time I see you, I might not say doctor. So come on now. Especially if I'm just getting to know you. If I slip up here and there and don't say doctor, baby, don't correct me every time I don't say it. We know who you are. We know you educated. We know what you got. We know what you're capable of, baby. Okay. I don't think I could be around nobody that's so stuck on, making sure you say their title every time you are acknowledging them or directing something towards them. Like I can't. So she rubbed me the wrong way at the beginning. And she kind of been iffy throughout the rest of these seasons. She hops side to side because right now I think she cool with Giselle and Robin because she came in through Robin. That's another reason why I won't really want to feel her. I don't fool with them green eyed bandits. Okay, I don't fool with them green eyed bandits. I keep telling y'all, Giselle heritage is from Louisiana, New Orleans. She got a little Creole in her. Y'all heard what he said on Harlem Nights. You know what they say about them Creole girls. Okay. But yeah, I don't really mess with them. But yeah, I would love to see the Grand Dame. Okay. I would love to see the Grand Dame. You like the Green Eye Bandits? Dr. Wendy be cracking me up. She be funny with some of her stuff, and that's what I'm saying. It's like she be having so many ditzy moments, but want people to continue to call her doctor. I ain't saying she not smart, but girl, a lot of book smart people have the most brain farts in the world. I'll just say that. I'll try to keep it clean, but they be having some of the most like the moments. Okay, no, I don't fool Robin. See, I don't fool with them. I'm so glad Robin not back this season. What's the chick name that was married to Gary? Child, who is Gary? Oh, Ashley. No, Ashley wasn't married to. Who is Gary? Papa calls them educated dumb. Listen, I was trying to. Papa ain't wrong. Papa ain't wrong. I can't think of it. I don't know who Gary is. Who is Gary? The chiropractor chick. Who is the chiropractor? Are you talking about Married to Medicine? Who is the chiropractor on Real Housewives of Potomac? She came in through Karen. Child, what season? I'm so lost. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart right now. I don't know. I cannot even picture in my mind who you're talking about. That's so crazy. Cause y'all know I be knowing the cast. I don't know why Gary is not. Oh, you talking about Mia. His name not Gary, though. I don't think his name Gary. What is the man name? G. They always call him G, so I don't know. Is his name Gary? Is that what the G for? Because they do always call him G, right? I think you're talking about Mia. No, Mia be lying. Mia is always MIA and Mia be lying. I can't. What I will say, what I can respect about Mia is that she's not ashamed of her story. Okay. And baby, they tell that love Gordon. That's it. Yes, Gordon. This girl that said Gary should have created a whole nother character. I'm like, who is she talking about? But yes, you talking about Mia and Gordon. Yes. Yeah, but Mia wasn't ashamed to say she basically got picked up at the strip club, baby. Whether she was stripping a lot, the man took out the strip club and took care of her. And I will say, although she wasn't end up not being happy and moved on, the story is a little, there's some overlapping with the story, but the fact that she still takes care of Gordon through his uh with his medical issues, they found a way to blend that up because like now Mia boyfriend, fiance, I don't know if they got married now, but the guy Mia started seeing once she after her whole plan to leave Gordon, um, they all still talk like they all in the same room. The boyfriend and Gordon be speaking to each other like it was a little weird at the reunion when they showed it, but I don't be trying to figure nobody's situation out because listen, whatever I gotta do in my household to keep the peace and for all of us to be happy, if we ain't hurting nobody else doing it, who am I to question somebody's morale or or their intentions? It is what it is. But yeah, Mia be lying. And I don't like what who was that? What that Mia that slapped Wendy with the purse? Well, it's been a while since the season aired. I know. Yeah, the little radio dude. She said Pippin ain't dead on my life. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, that was Mia that slapped Wendy with the purse. Right? Like that really made me not like it because I felt like when I say that really made me like not like Mia and definitely I already didn't like Robin, but it really made me not like Robin with that whole thing. Like Robin was doing so much gaslighting and it was because they didn't like Wendy. Nobody protected her. You know what I'm saying? Like it was I didn't like that. Like Wendy was not protected by anybody in that moment, not even Candace. And I thought that was like her closest friend out of the cast. But yeah, I Mia was very petty for that. Yeah, she did. I ain't like that. So that I already kind of was like, with Mia when she did that, I was like, yeah. But I would have like, she needs to go. I would have pulled one of them numbers. You know how they get, cut the cameras off. Stop the cameras. Either she goes or I go. Kenya Moore did that on Real Housewives of Atlanta when Portia snatched her down on that floor. Woo, Kenya said either she go or I go. Cause Portia dragged her baby. But yes, so we got sidetracked child talking about all these people because y'all got me talking about DC. Listen, but yeah, I plan on having a good time when I go to DC. It is a girls' trip, but yeah, I the women I'm going with are all positive women. They have a good time. They can mesh with other women. They don't be, they ain't sitting there with their nose turned up because they don't know each other. Because I do have one friend who's just meeting my best friend in the whole wide world for the first time on this trip. They know about each other, but I already know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know this is a good group. I started a little group chat already. So, been talking in there. So they're kind of familiar with each other. I think that's a good way to do stuff too. Like if you got a girl trip and there's some people that don't know each other, kind of warm everybody up in a group chat. I know everybody don't like group chats, but it's necessary in these cases, I feel like. So everybody kind of familiar with each other already. So when we get there, it's turn up time. Okay. It's turn up time. Like, why are we arguing? Why are we fighting? Like, we did what we did. We sacrificed what we need to sacrifice to get here. Baby, let's have a time. You hear me? Now, before we go, yes, we've been talking about girl trips for a long time. Guy trips, we already said, is so much easier, especially when it comes to sleeping accommodations. They don't have a lot of drama. If they do, they'll fight and still be bros the next day, though. Like, if girls fight, like physically fight, baby, somebody gonna have to leave this house for the night until somebody calm down. Cause don't let it be me fight. Y'all gonna have to let me leave. I'm not staying in the same house with somebody I had to put hands on. I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep. Somebody gonna have to go. Monique and Candace, what? Yeah, they girl trips be crazy. I've never taken a guy's trip. We're always co-ed. Really? I would like to know about guys' trips, how that goes. One go, your birthday, and that's it. Period. Act accordingly. Vacations is the best. Now that's what I want to get to because I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been that fortunate to have a lot of vacations, unfortunately. Um, but the ones that I have been on, whether it was with other couples or just us two, I have really enjoyed. I did not have a bad experience. I had a ball, especially one when I would say I was I was with Caveman, and we went to Atlanta. We had a great time with just us. It took so much for us to get up out that bed in that hotel room. It had snatched our souls. So we didn't want to get up and do nothing at first, but we enjoyed it. Like I feel like I I I was with somebody that matched my energy and like to have a good time. So we can go out to a lounge together or go grab a bite to eat or just go whatever we decide to do. Just doing that with us two, we cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with the vacations because it's all about who your partner is. If your partner is like approved and don't like doing stuff, it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. Y'all gonna be bumping heads and probably end up arguing. Martise, Martise took a gas short. I would like to know. I would like to know how those really go. Like do it be drama, like how the girl shows be? And like I said, I haven't had like real drama on girl trips I was on. Like I've had I feel like a trip that I went on with a friend and her friends. So it was a few people I did not know. Um And I just felt like there was like a certain situation where, girls are catty. Like females be mad that you get more attention than them. You have absolutely nothing to do with that. Like you can't control who approaches you or not, or how many guys talk to you in a club. Like that's why I was getting side eyed and looked up and down. I was getting too much attention. And I'm extra, so I'm dancing. I'm not purposely trying to draw attention to myself. I'm just being myself. But being myself does draw attention. I'm aware of that. But I don't care. Um, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to figure out why anybody else cares about that. Like that kind of stuff, I'll just be like, nobody's gonna make me dim my light or make me stop being me because they have a problem with it. If I'm not causing harm to somebody for being myself and I'm giving off good vibes, I'm having a good time. I can care less how you feel about me or what I'm doing. To be honest, I come on my trips to have a good time, not for a long time, but a good time. I make every day count, baby. I didn't spend my money. I didn't get here because the enemy tried to do something to stop me from going. Trust and believe. Before every trip, the devil always try it. So hey, you are not, you will not steal my joy. Not on this trip. Not so. I don't think it's drama with gas. That's why I don't think it really is either. I think it's just a bunch of malarkey, a bunch of shenanigans, but a really junky house or Airbnb or hotel, wherever they're staying. I feel like it's just my OCD would be on at an all time high if I walked to an Airbnb that it was only guys. I am afraid to see what that looks like. I really am. Like females, most likely you probably gonna see it clean most of the time. But if you go in a rooms, it's probably gonna be clothes and accessories and shoes everywhere, all over the room. But on the outside, it's it looks very pristine. Like no one's even there. Never Airbnb for me. I prefer a 4 or 5 star. Really? Okay. I know because these days a lot of people still prefer to do hotels, but the I'm not gonna lie, I prefer Airbnbs when there's on a girls trip. And the reason why I say that is because there's times when we be like, especially now that we're older, we might not want to like be out all night. Let's just go get something to eat and sightsee a little bit, but come back. We can cook something and watch a movie or talk, or it's just we cool. We just not at home. You know what I'm saying? Like when you on a trip, you don't have to be just constantly doing stuff on the go all the time. The Airbnb gives you that luxury to have like a full house. You can go get in a pool without worrying about sharing a pool with all the other hundreds of guests at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like your own private abode. That's why I like Airbnbs for that, And a lot of times, depending on where you are, you don't have to worry about people complaining about how loud you are too. That's why I do prefer Airbnbs. But vacations, yeah, give me a nice 4 or 5 star hotel resort. I'm here for that. I probably would prefer to be at a hotel for vacations. It's just it's just two of y'all, so that's cool. The Airbnb folks be having hidden cameras and stuff. Plus, I don't want to clean up, and I'm like, well, listen, I can understand that the hidden cameras thing. It do have people on edge, but I just do a walkthrough, and I be looking, baby. So if they got to hit a camera, I probably find it. I'm just saying, especially in the main parts, like in the bathrooms and stuff. Checking the showers, make sure they're in a little hole or something somewhere around the shower. Everybody probably not want to do that because that's extra work to do. But yeah, I still would prefer Airbnb with a group for a group trip. Yes, come on, resort me. Now, I've never taken a solo trip, but I do plan to in 2025. I do plan to. That is on my to-do list for next year. That is something I'm really excited to do. I've overcame being able to live alone. Um, so I think I'm ready. I go to the movies by myself. I done took myself out to eat. So I really feel like I'm ready to take a trip by myself. I think I'm gonna still do it in the States for the first time, and then I'll gradually be able to go out the country. Um, go out the country by myself because I know people has done that and has had a ball. I know Nene, my friend Nene on here, she did it. I have a cousin that did it. She always going somewhere out the country by herself. Like I know that's probably a little nervous, but it also sounds so fun and adventurous. So I definitely want to try it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just everybody gonna have my location though. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep a hot spot with me. Be somewhere hidden looking all this man. I can't with you. You went to Vegas by yourself? Wow. How was that? Like Vegas by yourself? Well, it's a lot of friendly, crazy, like I ain't gonna say crazy, but very open-minded and adventurous people and optimistic people in Vegas. So I would say I can see why that could be fun by yourself. Like walking down the strip by yourself. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. It is a concern, of course, because it's just crazy people out there, but I definitely still want to try it. I still want to try it. You went to Vegas by yourself solo, Nene, too? I'm going to Jamaica again solo. Oh. He said, okay, Stella, you want to get your groove back, friend? I want to be the friend that go with you so I can pump you up. I'm gonna help you find your Tay Diggs. Don't get me started, y'all. You know, go and get your groove back, friend. Go on to Jamaica. And what about they say don't go off the resorts and places like that? But like I'm the type of person where I be wanting to see the real side of these countries that I go to, but they say that it's like so dangerous to do that. So I probably definitely wouldn't do that alone if I go on a solo trip. But if I'm with a group of people, I don't know. They would say all these kidnappings and people getting robbed. But it's like I want to see the beautiful country. I don't just want to be stuck behind the walls of a resort. You know what I'm saying? I wanna go and explore. You was there 2 days around somebody's birthday. It was the grand. I'm dead. Go and get your groove back. That's the perfect time to do it. Right there. That perfect time. Get your groove back. No, stay at the resort, especially in Mexico. I know. See, that's what I'm saying. But they say Mexico is so beautiful. It's so crazy. I would be restricted to the resort, because of all these crazy people. If you're in a group, go explore. But alone, do not. No, I wouldn't go alone. Oh, okay. I'm ready for out of the country trips next year because I need to do better. It should have been this year. It should have been this year. But yes. So unfortunately, this birthday trip is not a vacation. Maybe next year. But I'm excited for this girl's trip. I'm gonna be with my best friend in the whole wide world. If y'all don't know that by now, that is Takara. Okay. And my other best friend, LaSarah, and then my other good girlfriend, Melissa, and we're gonna be cute and we're gonna be fun. I got a brunch, y'all. I got a theme going on for my dinner and for my brunch, but I'm gonna wait. Y'all just have to see the pictures to see what the theme is, but we're gonna have us a good old time. I'm excited. Um, I've been having a little pain in my neck, which is crazy. I must have slept crazy, but I feel like that ain't nobody but the devil. I told y'all he be trying it before my trip. So I'm about to go cook this dinner because the girl gotta eat and I'm saving my coins, so I can't go buy out. I gotta go cook. I'm about to go eat and I gotta go stretch, okay? And I need a good massage to get me ready for my eventful birthday trip. Okay. So remember, y'all, the next time I see y'all, I will be 1 year older. Okay. Next week, when I see y'all right here, while I'm here, I only miss two, right? I only miss two. So I'm here pretty much every week at 8 p.m. to chit chat with y'all. Okay. We have some more sophisticated chat. Stay tuned for next week. Hopefully we're gonna be continuing the topic from our self-checkout show. That's what I'm hoping for because that's a good topic. So make sure y'all tune in to self-checkout on Monday and then come right back and see me Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Sophisticated Chats. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday. Holla at me on Saturday to get girl a good shout out. Happy birthday. All right. I love y'all. Have a good night. Thank you so much for supporting me. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell the people about me. Love y'all. Good night.